Yeah. No. Yeah, I can give you the one for the Raven. Yeah, you could use fire and it'd be like just void is so helpful because okay, so the trap recharges all of the passive abilities for the swords, right? And it's just so helpful to have because if you don't have frenzy, all you gotta do is poof, and then you have like, you know, 5 seconds to get away or pick up salvage, or if you're about to die, you just slam it on the floor. But you could use fire if you wanted to. Lightning, you could also use lightning. Lightning's not. Yeah, it's going to. Do you know where the statues are for the? Yeah. So you grab that piece, you go over to the wheel, press X, and then it'll be a code. I'll send you this photo. It'll be fish, horn, raven, jaw, and scorpion. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, that's the symbols. For what? No, I didn't know Chug. No. No, that's what nobody's going for. Yeah, nobody wants to play that game. I tell you what, it was a better time doing that one than the one I'm doing right now. Are you doing no gun? Honestly, I just go straight away, just like the round 30 speedrun. I don't even sit in there very long. Yeah, just make sure you start. Yeah, just make sure you start the. Just make sure you get the Pack-a-Punch crystal before round 10, so the guy spawns in on round 10. You could leave whenever you want. Just, you know, get there before round 10 so you can build this. The earlier you build the sword, the better. So. Sure. Just buy the perks just buy the perks that you absolutely. So, I mean, what I usually do is quick revive, speed cola, Vulture's Aid, and I get the rest later, honestly. I'll just get those 3. I buy the rest later, and I'll get armor. Basically, I buy quick revive, speed, stam, and Vulture's Aid, and I just get tier 3 armor and Then I get the rest of the perks later.
Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid. Let's make up for lost time.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Ain't no way.
Listen, keep wasting those little shits on sight.
Oh, just in this dog shit game. It's a lot faster on rooftop, but like, I found the spot, but they still get through every now and then. So this shitty ass car takes forever. I tell you what's entertaining, killing 30 plus manglers at every end of every round.
I'm going out. Sometimes death rolls up on tiny white wall tires.
Arcus on Call of Duty. No way. Ain't no way.
I know how to keep a low profile.
Dude is getting smart now. He's like fucking the bullshit. Yeah. I don't blame you.
Activating decoy. Pretty sure my license is suspended.
Dude, it took 5 hours to do 50 rounds. It's a long ass game. You heard me correctly. It was about 5 hours for 50 rounds of this shit. Yeah, when I did the RCHD on the rooftop, it was like, it went from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. But it's not consistent enough. I ends up breaking, and then I have to go pick up another RCXD, so I'm back to the car.
Try running.
Yes, or on 110. 110. Start on 110. Yeah. Right. That round was 5 minutes. Alright, Manglers, give me a drop.
Even the strong
blasted by a cannon. Oh my gosh, fuck off. Instant kill on the
How long before it's cigarettes?
big bitch.
What? You particularly.
I'll be done with that tonight. I'll at least be able to. I don't know how much. I was gonna go to 300, but I don't know about that now. It's gonna be a long game. I'm on 500 rounds. I mean, it's gonna take me like 2.5 just to get to 200 from right now. Dude, that game, this game is actually, I thought Terminus was cancer. No, Terminus is gonna be the faster game, gee. We don't have to go up as much salvage as I thought. I've pretty much stayed at 20,000 this whole game.
It's on par with most MREs.
You know what?
Time for some death from below.
No, like Terminus not bad. You can use the tentacle trap. Seriously.
Activating decoy. Fuck center mass, I'm spraying some grain. I am Oscar Mike, and somebody's about to be Tango uniform.
I did that. Let's see. it's like, man, this still ain't so bad.
Decoy out. Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid. Let's make up for lost time.
Alright, just some poor guy doesn't know. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta get packed first, and then you can pick up the others. T-Seniors co-op, this is a thing out. Tell ya. Alright, let's get ready for 60,000 anglers, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Dr. Levine. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but weird.
Ain't no way. Dude's excited about round 8. It's crazy.
running. Let's see if I can find a good parking spot. Maxis used to say I have more lives than 9 cats. Me fucking yow, motherfuckers. Activating decoy. Need a ride back to hell? Here comes your taxi. It's like a dream come true.
I hear them.
It's okay. I'm airborne qualified. Not that I give a shit about it. running? Need a ride back to hell? Here comes your taxi. It's not supposed to taste like formaldehyde.
You think of me.
I'm tempted to piss on their stupid fucking heads.
There you are.
Best I can say about that, for a minute I had two eyes again. Street legal? Not a fucking chance. I don't like being watched when I'm working. That's my me time. Decoy out!
Doors opening.
I am Oscar Mike. Somebody's about to be Tango uniform.
Bonus points.
Activating decoy. Let's see if I can find a good parking spot.
Suspending exo for now, Alpha. You're on your own.
Time for something first weapon. Decoy out. Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid. Let's make up for lost time.
I usually set to around 25 at Tavern. Where we did our where we did our node. Yeah.
Decoy running. Time for some death from below. Flint!
They are here.
Authorizing chopper gunner close air. This beats flying domestic in the Soviet Union, believe me. Broke a tooth on one of these, and then it grew right back. Play with fire, get burned. I learned that the hard way. It's like a symphony of bodily harm.
All you need is macchiato when you go to the tavern until you get PhD. Keep it simple. What we got? What you doing right now? Smoke. Gun you on. Well, you're getting them easier now, right? By being in both of those accounts.
Max ammo.
Man, I do the same damn thing. I won't lay each.
Make a hole, fuckers! You're not boxing me in! try. I could go another round on that stuff. I don't like being watched when I'm working. That's my me time. Sometimes death rolls up on tiny white wall tires.
Can do that. QR vultures, I'm mocking on the first city in the wall. What helped me in my game was not using a single quick revive to like 120.
Time for some covert wet work.
It's just kind of hard to do when you're doing the trap if you're not paying attention. You die in like 2 seconds.
Activating decoy. Time for some death from below. Request Hellstorm Task. Decoy running.
The comic book about me.
Not supposed to taste like formaldehyde. Fun than Nova 6 gas. Trust me. See that? Face only a bullet could love.
Let's see the next one. Yeah, I'll be on Sunday. That was yeah. I told Post was like, I'm doing something next weekend, and I'm like, maybe, but I have some. I didn't tell you, Post, but I got shit going on Sunday. We play nothing. Yeah.
I've looked death in the face so many times, he's sick of me. Decoy out! Best I can say about that, for a minute I had two eyes again. Sometimes death rolls up on tiny white wall tires.
Doesn't matter where I'm blended by them. Yeah. Just look at all this. There's only 3 models.
Now this is what I call cloak and dagger. Activating decoy. Need a ride back to hell? Here comes your taxi.
You know, 10 rounds an hour is something else.
I know how to keep a low profile.
Shaded, but like, yeah, just woke up, not feeling like eating. I don't eat when I first get up. I eat about a few hours, a couple hours, 1 to 2
Decoy running.
hours.
As near-death experiences go, that was standard. ghillie suit.
Phobos was excited to see my entertaining gameplay while he was at work.
Activating decoy. Let's see if I can find a good parking spot. literally nothing happening between layers. Sending Molotov. I don't like being watched. It's my me time.
You see the 60,000 members?
Fucking point in my life.
Fuck, this bullshit. This fucking bullshit. What's up? Yes, I regretted. Also, this door. Also, this door would have allowed me to move freely in this room, of course, with the spawns, because it's only 3 if both of those doors that I opened are closed. I wish I would have known it when we were doing 3P though, because it actually would have been probably pretty fast. RCXD is kind of...
If you need to hit the exit button, we're ready.
It's slow in this. Yeah, it's slow in this room. They're still coming from like all the way over there by the crafting table. In the corner. Yeah, that one. They'd still spawn from the, spot where the Mangler spawn if you don't come over here. They still spawn there. Yeah. It's just rooftop. I was able to do rooftop a couple times if I crouched in the thing up there is you have to be in the right spot where the heavy zombie runs through it. But it was faster up there. It was like 3 minutes around. It's like 5 minutes over here. It sucks that you kind of just forced to use RCXD on this and Terminus because you can't really use the gun. I mean, the jet gun is good, but it's not really good on no jug. You can't really tap it.
Decoy running.
But
Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid.
what will make
Let's
your
make up for lost time.
eyes hurt is watching some of the no jug games and seeing what they did. Watch one guy just spam and take the zip line back and forth. Imagine how long those rounds took. Past 200. No. I tried using. Now I haven't really used the trap a whole lot, so I didn't realize how actual ass it is. I was thinking I could do one RCXD and do the trap, but that trap was actually dog shit. On Terminus, I'll be able to use the tentacle trap, which will be nice and the beam smasher room is actually fast with injections. I think I'll be able to build. Yeah. Yeah, me and Phobos. Yeah, me and Phobos were actually doing that when we were playing.
I am Oscar Mike, and somebody's about to be Tango Uniform.
Yeah, that spot is very quick. I don't know if I'll be able to use. So the explosion, right? You have that like, you have like, this of course, like 2 to 3 second time frame before you get another explosion. I'm doing the beam smasher strat, right? I feel like I'm like in solo. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like once they start super sprinting. Like I'll probably do it, right? But I'm probably gonna get hit if I do that very long. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that for a long time. I guess I'll find out. I'm probably gonna end up.
Time for some covert wet work.
That's good T-Senior Christian. I think I'm gonna have to RCXD on that map as well.
Activating decoy.
Okay,
Right back to hell. Here comes your taxi.
Phobos is crank. Dude actually has like no facial hair. No, he does now. It's not in that picture. Some people though, like real talk, can't actually fucking grow one. They get like so butthurt when somebody else tells them, yeah, you probably shouldn't grow yours out because fucking you got nothing there, just peach fuzz. My dad was a lot like that, which is weird because I can grow one, but my dad can't. My brother can't either. Yeah. And I'm over here like fucking digging a month just to get half of what you got. Yeah, that is the annoying part because it's the battle between do I do it every time or do I just let it go for a little bit and then I do it, you know? I definitely prefer the goatee to the beard. I can obviously grow into. It's easier to maintain. Yeah. He's got the advantage though. He's got double tap. I didn't have that. Just gonna find out. Shreds.
Try not to do something that shit fucker.
RCXD strap. I couldn't imagine this happening with mimics. Yeah. I think nice stuff goated. Not for them, but yeah. At least in shattered, like, specials aren't a problem. Probably a lot better.
Pretty sure my license is suspended.
It's only 8 o'clock. I might have to be here by 10. Probably not. I get close. Yeah. But honestly, the main road is slowing me down. Cause I can't just kill him. That probably takes a couple minutes at least. I know I'm a retard. Dude, just a few minutes ago, I'm actually a retard. I forgot I had them this whole time. I'm over here using the GS45 like an idiot.
Feel like you caught your junk in a blender?
God, it's crazy. Oh, God. All those AGSs all the time.
Not the weirdest shit I've done. And I've stared at a goat or two.
There's a diet.
I am Oscar Mike, and somebody's about to be Tango Uniform.
Did ya? Just remember the shit that, yeah. What I would recommend, it's up to you, but this will save you from accidentally getting killed later. Either count to 45 or love a timer to 45 seconds. Yeah, well, hold on, hear me out, and I mean no shade with this. His reaction time is not our reaction time, Smokey. So, I would recommend the timer. And I mean that with no shade. Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten killed. I got killed once or twice and just started pulling out a timer. So I didn't want to risk it. No one needs to see.
Somebody tell Carver I just won our headshot contest.
thank God.
Tear them to pieces.
It's a fucking vermin round. You know, played a lot of rounds today.
Rangers lead the way.
I gotta remind myself that I'm doing these 2 easy games just to go back to a game that I'm gonna be in for a long time.
All aboard Weaver's Death Express.
Oh no, I'm doing that one next. And then, I haven't decided. I'm either gonna come back to Tomb After Shattered, or I'm just gonna learn from my last mistake. Not to restart. Get going to 500.
Smoke your ass.
That's the 4th time since fucking March. So folks, when we do RCXD strategies, can confidently say the 20k is all we need. That's all we need on salvage for RCXD. You'll never, the only way you're gonna like lose salvage in this is if it blows up like twice around with shit like that. But like if you don't fuck it up, you're not gonna lose anything.
Street
You're
legal?
gonna gain
Not a fucking chance.
300-400, or you'll stay the same. It's about that. I'm also not running Casimirs, which is actually better because decoys. Or Kamauser, as one person in this party calls it. Gotta put a thumbnail on that shit. Especially now, the boy's got a thumbnail on me. I'm trying to do the Void Sword. Crazy.
Decoy running. Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid. Let's make up for lost time.
Hey, so I was doing some thinking on something. So to make, if we do a 3-piece shatter, to make, you know, foes, whoever doesn't have enough which most likely would be me or them. Because I doubt you're gonna give up the free one, but anyways. The Psy might be a better option no, I was just saying holding the barrier because it has a way faster attack speed. You just put espresso on that shit. Oh shit.
Let's see if I can find a good parking spot. Gumballs, sodas.
Saved my life.
How long before it's cigarettes?
You know what I just fucking did? I bought an arm and I didn't have a decoy. Almost got myself killed. Even if you don't have PhD, you just have to stand on the Deadshot side. It only lasts for like just a little bit. Yeah, because it only lasts for like 4 seconds where it hurts you.
Decoy out. Sometimes death rolls up on tiny white wall tires.
Is he not on Rampage from Citadel? It's interesting. If you die, you're the only person you can blame. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he would be the one you'd be blaming. You'd be blaming yourself. You're in a solo match.
Time for some death from below.
Yo, hold on, nigga. You can't blame him. He's not even in the game. I said you could do the other 3. You want to rape them. Yeah, well,
Decoy running. drive back to hell? Here comes your taxi.
I also recommend fire anyways because the Raven Sword, if you're about to die, will not save you. It's only going to save you if you do that. It will not save you at the last minute. Die before it pops. Well, it's gonna rate kill it with also. I mean, you should always have a Molotov.
Max armor.
Activating decoy. Either I chew on this or the maggot punchers chew on me.
I didn't realize those zombies would kill them.
Nova 6 minutes.
Got a one-way ticket back to base with your name on it.
Let's go.
Let's see if I can find a good parking spot. Decoy running. street legal? Not a fucking chance.
You snooze, you lose. Next door window closed.
Now this is what I call cloak and dagger. Activating decoy. Great! Pick up the old guy! Meat puppets are getting way too fucking friendly!
Box armor.
Not gonna lie, I can go another round of that stuff. I'm tempted to piss on their stupid fucking heads. The pus buckets won't catch me. Didn't have toys like this when I was a kid. Let's make up for lost time.
When I had to do that, I would just normally cast mirror and do the void thing, but can't tell you what exactly.
Double points.
Decoy out. I am Oscar Mike, and somebody's about to be Tango Uniform. I know how to keep a low profile. Decoy running. Good! That shit in prison didn't affect my aim. Ultimate ghillie suit. Something tells me I should not reproduce after eating this. I never liked crowds, especially now. Time for some death from below.
Tear them to pieces.
Rangers lead the way. Easy when the target wants my backup. I'm sure as shit doing my part. That is why you should never fart near an open flame.
Max ammo.
Weaver requesting chopper gunner above.
What's happening? No, I can't even use the jet gun. I have to do this shitty ass RCXD strat. You can't spam the jet gun because they fucking hit your ass. It's so fucking retarded. I am. You know what? You have no room to talk, Mr. fucking Copian in fucking Liberty Falls. My favorite map. Pretty shit. No, I don't have it right now. It's like 204.
Sometimes death rolls up on tiny white wall tires.
Dude, the last two maps are so much better. But these first two maps, you have, like on No Jug, you don't have a choice. Like it's so gay. And the only reason I'm doing it is because my dumbass was like, oh, I gotta do them all. So I'm doing the ones yeah. Like, you know, we're doing the maps we don't like, just because. It's a great time.
You don't see fucking it.
Oh shit. You know what? Nobody gives a shit.
Activating decoy. Time for some death from below. Dude, you think this is bad? Go look at any of the No Jug Liberties on what they do. Yeah, not his game though.